What I want you to do right now is listen to my voice, and I want you to follow my instructions. In this moment, I want you to take a look around everywhere you are. Take your eyes and look where you are. Using your senses, look at everything in front of you. The next thing I want you to do is I want you to sense the air on your skin. I want you to feel the air on your skin. Next, I want you to imagine a watermelon, the taste of watermelon in your mouth. The refreshing, cool, really interesting taste that it has. And I want you to now listen to the sounds in the room. The clock, the humming of the refrigerator, the birds outside. You're taking in all of those experiences with your senses. And now what I want you to do is place your hand on your heart and feel it. And tell yourself, in this moment, I am safe. In this moment, I am safe. And breathe in for 4. Hold it for 4. Breathe out for 4. And hold it for 4. And repeat. And this is what I use every single day, sometimes several times a day, to get myself centered when I am at odds with whatever is in front of me. Because in that moment, I really am safe. In this moment, as you are safe, and so am I. And I share that with you because there's so many people who are feeling unsafe right now. They're feeling really scared. And I'm just going to remind you of the story of when I felt that way. And that's how I came up with this solution on my own of how to get centered. And I was kicked out of my office because I couldn't pay the rent, because I was embezzled, because my husband took all the money out of my bank account. And I had to leave my office. And I walked across the street. And I leaned up my back against the wall. And I looked at my office and I said, in this moment, I am safe. Because I did not know where the next dime was coming from. I did not know where my next food was coming from. I did not know where I was going to lay my head that night. But in that moment, I was safe. And I share that with you as you go through your own personal challenge that you're going through right now. And this works for me, and I hope it works for you. And I would love it if you would share it with somebody. And if you like this particular kind of resolution or temporary respite from the chaos of the world. So today I'm reading from One Day at a Time, because that's all we have is one day at a time. And sometimes we find ourselves in a situation so difficult that it seems like a long, drawn-out crisis. We cannot solve it. There is no way to escape. Such a problem will occupy our thoughts continually. Round and round it goes, and the more we think about it, the more we are engulfed in despair. This is the moment to recall a simple phrase, a slogan, a bit of philosophy, or say it over and over until our minds are filled with it, replacing thoughts of a tormenting problem. So in this moment, I am safe is my go-to. Or I could also use, what I love to use is, what am I thinking? What am I thinking? If I ask myself, what am I thinking? I can stop and replace it with something else that's more life-enhancing rather than life-reducing. And then it might be also using the Serenity Prayer. And you can also say, thank you, God, I can now see the thorns for the roses. And there is some good in even the darkest troubles that happen to me. I can acquire the knack of searching out the good and concentrating on it. Much depends on meeting my problems head on, calmly estimating their real character, refusing to exaggerate them, and then drowning them out with an inspiring thought. That's my recommendation for you today and every day. And again, if you like my content, please share, like, and subscribe. And I would love it if you let me know if this resonates with you. I love you.